What up, makers? You're watching new video, and now we got something very special. We're gonna interview Sean Wotherspoon. Right now he's working his side, but we're gonna interview him soon, so stay tuned. First question, when are the Floral Air Max 1 you designed or helped design coming out?
So the Floral Air Max 1, that was one that when I was in New York, Nike let me go to their bespoke lab and design like one pair for myself, whatever I wanted. And so I had a dream the night before on doing that. Because I was just like trying to think of what to, they told me like a week, I was gonna be like, they're like, all right, 1 week for you to design the shoe. And so I'm thinking the night before I finally had that idea where I was like, I just want to do tearaway. So yeah, I did that. There's only 2 pairs. I think that it might never come out.
Unfortunately. And is it like easy for them to make tearaway shoe, or is it?
It was really hard. And that's why it probably won't come out, because we realized with like the production of that shoe, there was a lot of difficulties like wrapping a shoe in that floral fabric, then doing another layer of corduroy. The corduroy kept like pulling out, you know, like it was hard to get it to stay. And so like Nike went through a lot of trouble to get that shoe perfect for me, and finally we got it. So I don't think they ever want to do it again.
maybe when the technology is
Maybe
okay.
when it, you know.
Hypebeast and streetwear community is getting really big right now. Do you think the hype is gonna end? Are you afraid of
I
this?
think the hype will never end, but I think it'll keep changing. You know what I mean? So maybe I think like the hype in the category that we have now might end, but then hype will start for something else. So the hype will never end. It's like this constant wave, but you have to, if you want to always be in it, you have to make sure that you're able to see what the next hype is going to be. You know what I mean? And so I don't think it'll ever die. I just think it'll keep moving on and moving on and moving on, and then it'll circle back and then back to where it was, and it's just perpetual. It'll never end, you know?
What is your favorite Nike model of all times, or maybe Nike Air Max model of all times, except for your one?
Man, it's the toughest question for me to answer. Like, I've probably been asked it like 1,000 times, and I never have a good answer because I like so many shoes. A few that I like off the top of my head that I love of Air Max, I love the Chlorophyll Air Max 1. It's one that I've just always loved. I love the Sun Blush Air Max 90. Like, just really love that shoe. Speaking more recently, I like the Para Air Max 1 a lot. Yeah. I think they killed it with those. I love the colorway. They're really easy to wear. I like the Para Air Max 1 a lot right now. Yeah.
And speaking of Air Max, what do you think about the other like hybrids? Like now I saw Air Max 90/95.
Yeah, and then the Skepta did the BW mixed with the 97 bottom. Was it, what store just did it? Was it Para or Pata? It was Pata.
It was Pata.
Pata that just did the they just did the Air Max 95 mixed with something.
Air Max 90 x Air Max 95.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, I love that. I think the hybrid stuff's great. Yeah. It's really cool. I love all of it. I just think it's different, and to me that's like my favorite era of Nike, like 2005, 2006 when they were doing the one-time only pack. And to me, it just always brings me back when I see a good hybrid. So I love that.
And do you remember Jordan Fusion?
Oh man, the Fusions, those did terrible in America. Yeah. Everyone.
They did terrible in Europe also.
Okay, good to hear then.
But do you think they're good or no?
I think that they're good. Yeah. They just kind of like, they were never cool, and they never sold well. But like, it was good. Yeah, it's kind of a weird era, huh? Yeah. It's like almost like those were fake shoes.
Yeah. It looks like fake.
Maybe that stuff will come back. Yeah.
I hope. Are there plans for some European store? You had like a pop-up in Paris, in London, and I was talking to Justin, and he was talking about some plans in London.
Yeah, so we'd love to do a store in London. We'd love to do a store in Paris. We'd love to do a store in like Australia, New Zealand. Like we really want to make our way around.
Go worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide for sure. We'll probably end up doing Paris first, maybe actually London first. But yeah, we're not sure when. So I would love to like do a store out of the country in the next year or so.
We're ready. We will be there. So make sure.
We'll see you guys there, man. I would love it.
Make sure to come back to our store also.
Yeah. True. I gotta travel out there. Yeah.
You travel a lot now?
Yeah, I've been traveling more recently. It's a lot of fun. I'm down to travel any opportunity I get. Yeah, I love traveling.
Okay. Yeah. But it can get tired. Like
it gets tiring. Yeah, it gets tiring. You know, but it's fun. Like If you're traveling to like, be doing work, then it just like
Then it's fun and also
you
some.
just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. So I like that. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Are the Air Max 1/97 returning?
Are they what?
Are they returning in another colorway or
I don't know. Maybe not.
what about the blue ones?
Maybe not. Yeah.
We need them.
I know, man. We're trying to work them out. I don't know. It might not come out. Might So we'll see.
We'll see. How does your normal day look like?
So I wake up like 6 or 7 in the morning. Take a shower, go right to work. I like to get to work at like 8 o'clock. That gives me like a few hours to get things ready before we open. And I just love being at the store. So on days when I work, I'll be at the store all day till 8:30 at night. Go home, eat some dinner, go to sleep. Same thing the next day. On Sundays, I wake up at like 5 in the morning. I go to the flea market. And then on days that I'm not working, I wake up same time, like 6, 7 in the morning, just spend time with the family. Or we'll go like, go to the park. We love eating food. So we try to find like a new restaurant we haven't been to, maybe like travel to there or something. So, yeah.
You live in LA now. Is it different, like your life here, than it was in Richmond?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot different here in LA. Like the weather's a lot better. Like year round, it's sun here, so we don't have to deal with like the crappy rain and the snow and
You can wear shorts and t-shirt.
shorts all year round. And that's all I ever want. Yeah. No, so it's really nice. Yeah, no, it's a lot different here. I mean, we're able to go to the park a lot more. We're able just to be outside more. Like the sun, the beach is close. So I mean, I love it out here. Yeah, in Virginia, I was doing a lot. I think I was working more in Virginia, but also I would spend a lot of time like downtown, going to stores and stuff. And in LA, I spend a lot more time just like, I guess, like outside of the city. Kind of like more in these areas. So. Yeah.
What about the flea market? Where is it? Can you?
Swap meet, the one that I go to every Sunday is right down the street on the corner of Melrose and Fairfax. And then I go to the big one is in Pasadena at Rose Bowl Flea Market every second Sunday of the month. I go there once a month.
And you buy things for you or for the store or both?
Everything. Me, the store, my fiance, my brother, my son, anyone.
How much do you buy? Like a whole trunk of your car?
And yeah, like the one I go to once a month, I fill my entire car, back seat, front seat, trunk, everything full. It's almost touching the ground, And then when I go to this flea market on Sundays, every Sunday, maybe like 2 big trash bags full. Yeah.
And thrift shopping in LA, are these thrift shops already taken of everything good or?
Yeah, there's a lot of thrift stores here, but there's so many people thrifting. So the best places to go here is the swap meets, because a lot of the people that are getting the stuff from the thrift stores, they'll sell it at the swap meet for cheap still. So instead of like stressing out going to thrift stores, it's best just to go to the swap meets, because that's where you'll find access to everything that was found at the thrift stores. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Nice to know. Do you play video games?
I don't.
And you didn't ever? Or
I
like?
used to love playing Nintendo 64. I'm like the best at Mario Kart, Mario Party. I'll beat anyone in Mario Kart.
Now there's a new version, so.
I know, I saw that. Yeah, I gotta get good at that now.
Okay, I will bring my Switch to ComplexCon if we meet.
Battle. Damn, that'll be sick. Hell yeah.
Okay, let's do that. What is your favorite movie or TV series do you watch?
Oh man, I love Nickelodeon so much. And so like I grew up on Nickelodeon. It made me into the person I am, because Nickelodeon was so like, man, it hit every category. There was every race was on there, every religion. Like you learned so much from Nickelodeon then. So I think some of my favorite shows were all that, Keenan and Kel, Action League Now, Rugrats, Doug. I love all that stuff. I grew up on that.
And you watch Nickelodeon now?
I watch Nickelodeon now almost every night when I go home.
And there's some new shows.
There's new shows. I don't like the new Nickelodeon, but if you watch Nickelodeon at midnight, it's called Nicktoons, and they play the old shows.
Oh, okay.
So if you turn on Nickelodeon at midnight, you watch.
For us old people.
Yeah, for us old guys, But yeah, I mean that's my favorite. I love watching cartoons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you changed after Nike deal and the fame and everything?
Yeah, like unfortunately, I probably did change a little bit. You know what I mean? And it kind of sucks. And you see how I'm wearing Adidas now. Recently, I've kind of like started to realize that maybe I changed a little bit, and I didn't like it. And so I've kind of just tried to go back to my old self of like I was just telling you when we were walking across the street. I grew up wearing every category of shoes. I grew up wearing every brand, you name it. And so I think it's important just to like embrace that again, because that made me into who I am today. and I would hate to think who I would turn into if I, stopped being that person. So I just want to get back into wearing every brand I like, whatever makes me happy, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. It feels good though.
Did the fame change you? Like you're still a cool guy. You walk around, but there is a lot of people want to take a picture and stuff like that. And
Take a picture with anyone, anytime.
okay.
Yeah, I'll never turn it down. I'll never
Even if you got work.
Nah, I'll never turn down a picture ever in my life.
Thank you for that.
Well, because what's work really?
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing? Like, what's my work? I'm sitting at the store,
Taking pictures of.
taking pictures of shit on the floor, like buying behind the counter. Yeah, of course I'll take a picture. Yeah, I'm always down. I'm down to take a picture, down to sign anything. At first, I felt weird. People would ask me to sign something, and I'm like, "Are you sure?" I'm like,
I'm not the star.
Yeah, it's like, you really want me to ruin your
You're a
shoes?
humble guy. I like that.
So it was just weird, and like even still, people will ask me to sign their shoe, and I'm like, "Are you sure?" Really think about it. This might ruin it.
Experiment.
Yeah. But no,
Now they're selling it for much on eBay.
yeah, it's cool. I love that, dude. But no, it's fun. I'd hate to grow old and no one to care about me anymore, and to look back and be like, man, the only time people cared about me, I was an asshole. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'd rather just, if I grow up and no one cares about me then, at least I can look back and be like, I took the most advantage of it when people did like me.
That's cool. That's cool. Nice. Why did you decide to sell your vintage shirt and collection and some things to the store, some shoes?
Yeah, I didn't even want to sell my vintage white shirts. I just wanted to display them because I've always had this dream. Like, I'm obsessed with white shirts specifically, but vintage even more.
The one with your logo.
I love that with white. It's my thing, yo. But yeah, I always had this dream of like seeing my shirts like out, because my closet, everything's folded. So I never really get to see my collection. And so I always told my fiance, I was like, man, I want to like rent a store one weekend and just like put my shirts in there for people to see. And then I was like, wait, I have my own store. So then I just like got together all my white shirts one day and put them together in here just for people to see, just to bring some like foot traffic in. People could get to know me through like my selection of shirts. Then I left them here for a couple weeks, and I like organized my closet at my house, and I realized I didn't have any room to bring them back home, literally. And so I was like, well, I might as well sell them. So I kept like 10 or 20 of my favorite, and then because everyone was asking for them when I had them on display, like everyone wanted to buy them. So then finally I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna put these out for sale, and everyone's been loving it. It's cool. You get to own a piece of like my collection, I guess. And all the shirts really mean a lot to me. And so, just like this dude was just buying one, and I'm like, let me take a picture of it before you leave. I don't want to forget it. Yeah. And so, no, it's cool. And like the stuff I sold to the store was like, just like shit, man. I have a lot of stuff laying around my house, and like I only wear a few things when it comes down to it. And so I'd rather just like spread the love.
Cool.
And I was getting really claustrophobic at my house anyways. I have too much shit.
Yeah, we all deal with this problem, I
We
think.
all have that issue, so.
But it's cool for us to have a store, and we
Yeah,
can.
that's the easiest way. Yeah, I'm just like, all right. Yeah.
do it. Would you rather wear vintage or custom, or something you created like your made?
My ideal like outfit would be vintage denim with like newer shoes, and then maybe like a shirt that I created.
That's cool.
If I could wear that my rest of my life, I would.
Okay. Some people say wrestling is like bad for the culture, and I think you had like Instagram beef 2 days ago for something similar. How would you address that?
I mean, here's how I think about it. I wouldn't use the word reselling. I would more or less look at it as, we're curating. So it's not like the point of round 2 when we opened wasn't to resell and make money off people. We just thought that we could open a store that we could have items available that weren't available anywhere else. It wasn't about beating prices. You know what I mean? It wasn't about like buying something low and selling it high. It wasn't about beating someone else's price or having the best price. It was about having rare product. And I think that's what the world needs to get back into, is realizing that like, look, just like round 2, there's 5 stores just like us down the street. And we all compete for price. So what's going to happen? We're
gonna get so low, nobody's gonna
make any money. Yeah, and that's all it is. The competition is now is who can make the least amount of money and still stay open. That sucks.
That sucks horribly.
That is the shittiest thing ever. So I would rather compete on the level of screw your prices. We have shit you don't have. And so that's what I feel like other stores need to realize that too, is that like you know, it's not all about like carrying the same thing as every other store and offering it cheaper. It's all about carrying something different and offering people a new style.
But it should be something people would want.
Yeah, and that's like what we started with round two is we didn't know like what was reselling or what was like hype. We just like wanted to sell what we thought was cool that we thought people would appreciate for their own fashion, you know? And so we've, you know, I will admit that round two is strayed away from that a lot because the consumer now isn't really looking for like what they truly want. They're looking for the best deal that they can resell. And it's sad. So it made us have to tailor to that. So now round two has hype beast stuff, which is all cool stuff, but we have very little of like really unique product that we think is like, you know, different for fashion. You know, we have some of it and our vintage store has a lot of that, but it's just really hard to carry that stuff now because people aren't buying it. And it's hard to convince people like without some celebrity wearing it that something's cool, you know?
That's a real big truth. We're talking about round two right now. What is the advice you would give some other resale stores if they want to be as good as round two?
Just like keep doing your thing. All I've ever realized, like the best advice I could give anyone is whoever you tell the world you are, that's exactly who you are, you know? And that's the most powerful thing anyone can have. Because if you today you decided that you were the best at wearing black shorts, right? And you just wore black shorts for the next year and you told everyone about it. You know what I mean? And you were like, yo, I'm the best at wearing black shorts. I wear black shorts every day. You'll never not see me in black shorts. You then become the black shorts guy.
I've become the black shorts influencer.
And everyone wants to go to you about black shorts. Why? Just because you said it. Because you said that and you stuck with it. And so I think that if everyone just, you know, finds what they want to do and they get comfortable with it and they stick with it and just tell the world that, you will only be successful. No one can tell you that you're not something. You know what I mean? Like you can tell anyone anything. Like I can tell you guys right now that I'm the best football player you'll ever meet. American football. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I've never played football in my life. But if I just told you I was the best football player you'll ever meet and I told you it every time you met me, then you would start telling people like, yo, Sean Wotherspoon's one of the best football players I've ever met. You know? And it's like that's just how the world works, you know? And as long as you can back up, you know, who you want people to believe you are with reality, you're good. You know, so just find your thing and keep going with it. The world will conform for you. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for the advice. Do you think chunky skate shoes are coming back?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like it. Rocky did that Osiris D3 looking shoe. Zach with FTP just did the FTP DCs. Our homies at Utmost are doing a dope DC shoe.
You had some DCs on yesterday?
I had some DCs on yesterday, the FTP ones. Yeah, I love them, dude. But yeah, I think clunky shoes are coming back a little bit. It's cool.
Yeah, for me, that's cool.
It's cool. Yeah, I love fat shoes. You know, fat tongues, fat laces. It's dope.
I started watching some like Instagram accounts where they post only chunky skate shoes from 2001 to 2005.
You know the account Chomp on Kicks?
Yeah, this one, and also eggplant skate.
Yeah. That's sick. I love that, dude. Yeah. Great era.
Are you visiting ComplexCon this year? I know.
I'll be there on Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna go on first day.
And you don't have like any release there? Right?
Nothing going on. I just want to like try to sneak in. Okay. I want to see if anyone will notice me. I just want to like walk around, you know. So,
buy some rare shit and then resell it.
Yeah. Buy some shit and resell it. Nah. All I actually want, the only thing I want is the Union tie-dye shirts. Okay. I just want them for myself.
And you already got the diamond Nikes.
Oh yeah, I was just wearing them a second ago. Nick Diamond sent them to me. I was hyped.
Yeah. So amazing.
Thank you.
For the last question, are you wearing Adidas? You know, we already did this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. Do you want to go to look through some shirts?
Yeah, I'll show you some of my favorite of the white shirts.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure. This rack, when we first did it, was like
it was
packed,
full.
you know. Now there's like actual room, but. Man, this is one of my favorite hip hop groups of all time, Diggable Planets.
Okay.
Like,
I don't even know.
I love them so much. You got to look up their music.
We will put in some
you look up their song. It's called Cool Like That.
Beat to rap, what key beat to lock, but I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that.
Do you listen to new hip hop also?
I listen to old hip hop. I listen to some new stuff. Like a lot of our friends make good music. Like Yachty did some dope stuff. Made in Tokyo. So I'll listen to like anytime a homie drops like a new album or something, I'll listen to that. Okay. Yeah. Love This.
Peace.
Yeah. Spike Lee.
Nice.
So good. 40 acres and a mule.
Yes.
Love that.
Uh,
Man, I could almost pull out every shirt.
yeah,
It's
I
so
know,
crazy.
It's hard.
This is a Nike shirt
Yeah.
with MLK on it.
Damn.
Keep living the dream. How sick is that?
That's sick,
I
man.
love that, yo. I love that. A lot of peace shirts in here.
Oh, do you smoke weed?
Huh? Yeah, I mean, I have, you know.
Okay.
I do some stuff. But yeah, a lot of peace shirts, like, you know, unity. Like, it's just something I'm big about, man. I just hate separation in the world. It's so stupid. I grew up with everyone and, like, we all hung out. And it's just so weird that someone wouldn't like another person. It's so weird to me. Diggable planet.
But some people are not good company.
Yeah, but that's so weird that those people even exist, you know? See, Cool Like That. That's that song I was telling you guys about.
Chill like that.
Yeah, Chill Like That.
We like that.
Chill Like That.
Well,
Green Day, one of my favorite. Grew up listening to them. I mean, dude, like, I love... Oh, here's another cool one.
And I saw like
If
what
you're not recycling, you're throwing it all away. Love that shit, man.
I saw like one Supreme box logo, the Arabic one.
Arabic.
It was trashed. What did
Yeah.
you do in it? Or did you already buy it? Like,
Man, I bought it like that.
I don't know. It.
Yo,
I think
dude, that's
it's
Supreme
something.
Arabic cell. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Boom.
Nice.
Yeah, this thing is super used.
Yeah.
I love it. To
But
me,
it's
this is
still super rare.
perfect condition.
Yeah.
Perfect. This is how I want all my shirts to be.
Okay.
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, I love this. Super
Cool.
OG. I love this. R. Kelly and I think LL Cool J.
And are you when you got a new T-shirt, are you doing something to destroy it, or you just
No,
wear it?
as is. Yep.
Okay.
I won't destroy it myself. Like all these, I just how it was worn, I guess. You know.
Okay,
I
okay.
love getting stuff with character though. And this is another favorite. Forrest Gump Nike shirt.
Nice.
This was like promo for the movie. So sick.
Cool. Some rare stuff we in Czech
Yeah.
Republic don't even ever see because
Really?
you know
Damn.
it didn't ever came there.
Ren and
We,
Stimpy, Nickelodeon. One of my favorite Nickelodeon shows. Back to that question.
okay. Okay.
Ren and Stimpy for sure.
Yes.
Love that.
Nice.
Man, yeah, I mean, there's just so much. Kermit, one of my favorite people in the world.
Thinking.
I always thought this was cool. Crop circles. It's funny, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's tight.
Man.
I got this when I was in Paris.
Oh, like from some thrift shopping?
Yep, thrift shop in Paris.
What do you think about thrift shopping in Paris?
There was like none.
Hmm?
Yeah, there was like none. London was a lot better for thrift
Yeah,
shopping.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Not a lot of things in Europe.
Yeah, there
like
was
more rare.
At least in Paris, it was tough to find used
Yeah.
stuff.
I think,
but London, it was everywhere.
You know, all Europe except for London, it's hard.
Yeah, I went to a cool flea market in Paris though. It was
Uh-huh.
tight, yeah.
Okay.
Beetlejuice,
Yeah,
classic.
Cool movie.
Love that. Yeah, I mean honestly, like, it's all my favorite. Oh, here you go. Speaking about weed,
Yeah. Take up though.
and then check out the back. It's like all the Looney Tunes doing drugs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you think legalization helped or make things
Um,
worse?
Here's what legalization of marijuana helped is it stopped putting people in jail that were like just innocent.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing. Like going to jail for like marijuana use and stuff like that is so
That's
stupid.
stupid.
Like
That's stupid.
you're not a criminal, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like I had friends who did like real time from getting possession of marijuana. And it's like these people, I would consider them pussies. You know what I mean? They're so nice.
Yeah,
Like they're the
yeah, yeah,
nicest,
yeah,
like
yeah.
gentle giants,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
these guys
yeah,
are getting
yeah.
put in jail for use of marijuana. Come on, like that's so
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's still the same in our
Yeah.
country.
So I think what the legalization did was saved us a lot of tax money on having to care for people that would have been like incarcerated or put in jail for the use of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
marijuana, which is so stupid, you know. Anyways, yeah.
And some bad effects, you think?
I don't think there's any bad effects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's good, you know, it's great. If you're over the age of I think it was 23 or something like that, and you smoke weed, it just does nothing to you.
No, it doesn't
If
make
you're under
any
the age
damage
of-
to your brain.
Yeah,
or-
it's like if you're under the age of 23 before your brain's like
Yeah,
fully
yeah,
developed,
yeah,
it can
you
impede it.
yeah.
But over the age of that, it's just like it's your personal decision. It's
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
breathing air.
Yeah. Thank you for your interview.
No, yeah,
Thanks
thank
very
you
much,
so
man.
Thank you guys. I
Thanks.
appreciate it.